Fable 71. The Hare and the Tortoise. A hare laughed at a tortoise upon account of his slowness, and vainly boasted her own great speed in running. "Let us make a match," replied the tortoise. "I will run with you 5 miles for a wager, and the fox yonder shall be the umpire of the race." The hare agreed, and away they both started together. But the hare, by reason of her exceeding swiftness, outran the tortoise to such a degree that she made a jest of the matter, and thinking herself sure of the race, squatted in a tuft of fern that grew by the way, and took a nap, thinking that, if the tortoise went by, she could at any time overtake him with all the ease imaginable. In the meanwhile, the tortoise came jogging on with slow but continued motion, and the hare, out of a too great security and confidence of victory, oversleeping herself, the tortoise arrived at the end of the race first. Moral: the more haste, the worse speed. Application: what a strong confirmation is to be found to the truth of this fable in the ordinary experience of mankind. N.D. How often does the tortoise surpass the hare? How frequently do we find in schools, either public or private, that the prize is finally carried off, not by the boy of greatest attainment or quickest intellect, but by the boy remarkable at once for his dullness, and for his perseverance? None can the miracles believe dullness and diligence achieve. In later life, the same truth is apparent. Success is more frequently that does not consist in the greater or less time occupied in the progress of it, but in its complete and effectual accomplishment. A sculptor is not applauded for the rapidity with which he uses his chisel, but for the exactness of his likeness and the perfect finish of the statue. Under the conviction of these truths, Sir Amyas Paulet used to say, "Stay a while, to make an end the sooner," and the Lord Chancellor Eldon chose as the motto of his sergeants' rings the saying, which was also the favorite apothegm of the Roman orator Cato, "Sat cito si sat bene." To this agrees the French proverb, "Pas à pas on va bien loin." On the contrary, it is said, "Haste trips up its own heels." He that decides in haste, will repent at leisure. If what shone afar so grand, turn to nothing in thy hand, on again, the virtue lies in the struggle, not the prize. A slow, sure, and steady pace in the long run, will win the race,